Namaste guys, ChristianRLong, Life Enhancement Consult, giving you a big and beautiful shout out on this Saturday evening here in Denver, Colorado. It is 6 o'clock p.m. Mountain Time. We're jumping on for our daily dose of divine light, divine love, and divine power. Ron, Namaste. Big high five to you. And the topic we're covering tonight is the light aspect of the soul. And I was thinking to myself, well, what is light? What can we talk about? How can we relate it to practical everyday usage of the light aspect of the soul? So I thought to myself, well, there was a Netflix special I saw about a lot of different things, but mostly about the creation of the universe. And God spoke. This was actually a scientific base, but if you're basing it on the Bible, God spoke creation into existence. He said, "Let there be light." He said. He didn't think, he didn't imagine, he didn't visualize. He said, "Let there be light." And so it's interesting, from the creation perspective, light is we have prana, or energy, right? The energy healing modality that I've been practicing for 16 years is called pranic healing. Prana means energy. It means breath of life in Hebrew, or ruach. I'm not saying that correctly. Please forgive me to my Hebrew brothers and sisters. Eli, Namaste. I haven't seen you on for a while. It means ki in Japanese, aikido. It means chi in Chinese for qigong. It means mana in Polynesian. Aloha, Angela. Namaste. So there's many different words describing prana or describing energy. And it's interesting, from a light perspective, different colored energies or different colored pranas have different properties connected to them. And they vibrate at different frequencies, right? Light has different frequencies, so prana has different frequencies. So, for instance, Drew, Namaste. I haven't seen you in a long, long time. Ellie says, you have a good Hebrew pronunciation. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Paula, Namaste. I saw that you enjoyed the Twin Hearts meditation we did this morning as a review. Excellent. I just took it down because you reminded me, because I only want to have it up for an hour or two at the most, and I had it up past that. So I'm glad you got to get your time in there and enjoy it, and now it's deleted. So catch us every morning at 8:30 a.m. Mountain Time, 8:30 a.m. Mountain Time for the Twin Hearts meditation live. But different colored energies or different colored lights have different properties, right? So you have white light that hits a prism and gets fractured into 7 different colors, right? And then you have the invisible light. This is a whole extensive conversation. Oh, you did too? Oh, okay. You're welcome. So as we change the vibration of energy, our bodies, different bodies can absorb them differently. Samantha, Namaste. So for instance, how many people have received an energy, Joanna, Namaste, have received an energy healing session and they're able to feel it? They go, wow, I really, really felt that. One level of truth, there are many levels of truth, but one level of truth is that the person projecting the energy could have dropped the vibration of that prana or that light, so it's more digestible and easier to be felt by your physical body. So for instance, the color red prana, red energy, red light, vibrates very low and very slowly. The vibrational waves are bigger, and the molecules or particles of the energy are bigger, so you can feel it. But as you continue moving up the different colored energies and the different properties of energy, from say, you have red to orange to yellow to green to blue to violet to electric violet and beyond, it gets more and more and more and more subtle and more refined. So it actually is harder and harder and harder to feel the energy. And certain pranas, for most people's energy bodies, passes right through. Meaning if you have a very, very dense energy body, you smoke a lot, you eat a lot of meat, you don't do a lot of physical exercise, you have no spiritual practice, most likely you would be listening to this stream if that were the case. Sometimes it is the case. It would be very difficult for you to register the frequency of electric violet or even violet light passing through your system. It would literally just pass through you, right? So it's quite fascinating. So if you feel an energy healing session, this is a general statement, if you feel an energy healing session and you feel the energy passing through the practitioner and going into you, if it's really like, wow, the likelihood is the energy that is being used is stepped down and it's more dense, it's more material, it's more physical. So an interesting example is it's recommended within pranic healing that meat eaters who do pranic healing or meat eaters that do energy work on other meat eaters versus a meat eater working on a vegetarian. Why is that a big deal? Because the particles and molecules of a meat eater are closer and denser, and the energy is not as subtle and not as refined as someone who's a vegetarian. This has nothing to do with ethics. This has nothing to do with morality. This has nothing to do that if you're a meat eater, you're not a good person, and if you're a vegetarian, you're a good person. That's not at all what we're saying. We're talking about energy. We're talking about vibration. We're talking about light, right? So if you're a vegetarian, you can heat. If you're a vegetarian, you can heal meat eaters and non-meat eaters, right? Makes sense? Because your energy body is more subtle and more refined, because meat, the consumption of meat, drops your energy. Likewise, people who smoke cigarettes. My father smoked cigarettes, filterless Camels, for over 40 years. Smoking cigarettes drops your energy. Some great spiritual teachers will actually smoke cigarettes to quickly drop their energy so they're more relatable to the disciples and students that they're working with. Make sense? This is all covered in the Miracles Through Pranic Healing book and Advanced Pranic Healing book by Grandmaster Chogo Koksui. Miracles Through Pranic Healing is the first one. Advanced Pranic Healing is the second one. So, if someone is a smoker, it is highly recommended for them not to project energy. So they can do healing on meat eaters, they can do healing on smokers, but it's recommended that they do not project prana. They do not project energy. Why? Because as energy is passing through you as the vessel or the vehicle for the energy, it's getting tainted. Shayna, I'm a namaste. It's getting tainted with your energy. So the cleaner your energy body is, the more expanded your energy body is, the more conductive and receptive you are to spiritual energies, it passes through you quickly, and it is the most pure for that person to experience a miraculous healing. Does that make sense? Now, this is a general statement. This is not 100% of the time, because karma is dynamic and there are many different factors. But in general, if you're a meat eater, you heal meat eaters. You don't heal vegetarians. If you are a vegetarian, you can heal meat eaters, you can heal smokers, you can heal other vegetarians. If you're a smoker, you can heal meat eaters and other smokers, but do not project energy. This is all taught in the level 1 basic pranic healing class. But this is kind of, again, planting seeds in the consciousness of the listeners, whether you guys are current practitioners of pranic healing or Hatha yoga, your current energy healers, which this would still apply to you, right? If you do Reiki, if you do quantum touch, if you do theta healing, it still applies to you because energy is still passing through your system. Yes or no, right? So the cleaner and pure your energy body is, the faster it is to produce miraculous healing results, because you become a transformer for very powerful energy, and it is extremely potent to energy bodies that are able to handle it, able to withstand it. So that's a little bit about the light aspect that we can think about, that different frequencies of light have different colors, and those colors have different density and different properties that can accomplish different things. It's fascinating. That's why the book Advanced Pranic Healing, that was written by Grandmaster Chogo Koksui, it took him 5 years of research, of trial and error, to do thousands of experiments to validate colored energy or colored prana, which had never been systematized before. And this book was written in the early 90s. So no book ever, up until that point, had been clearly articulated of the different properties and usages of different colored pranas or energies. It's an amazing book. It's very, very thick. It's like reading a textbook in college, but it's connected to energy healing. So that's it, guys. Let me know how I can assist you in the transformation of your life, inside and out. You can go to ChristianRLong.com. It's my name. It's my website. You can find out everything about me on there. You can schedule a healing session right there on the website. You get the confirmation in your email, in your calendar. I get the confirmation in my email and my calendar, and then we see each other through FaceTime or Zoom or Skype or what have you. And that's it. So I look forward to connecting with you guys very, very soon. Jessica, namaste, and let me know how I can assist you in moving your life forward, and enjoy the rest of your Saturday or whenever you're listening to this, and I will talk to you soon. This is Christian Long, Life Enhancement Consultant, wishing you a big and beautiful, happy day, life, everything in between. Samantha, Joanna, Jessica, and all, thank you. Atma, namaste. Bye-bye.